Now, welcome to another edition of News from Naboo with Thor's Lightning Dakes. And let's get right to the news.
All right. We got some news coming out of San Diego Comic-Con regarding
Some?
Ahsoka.
There's a lot of news coming out of Comic-Con.
While we're not covering the collecting side of it quite yet, we're waiting for some high-res images to come through. Only the best for our viewers.
Yes.
We did get some information about Ahsoka, which I thought was cool. While they don't have any actors present, which just seems really awkward, but they're kind of doing what they did with Andor last year, where they have set pieces from Ahsoka that are on the floor at Comic-Con, so you can kind of see things, live things that are going to be in the show.
Empty costumes on mannequins. Meet Rosario Dawson's mannequin.
They did have mannequins dressed up for Andor.
Yeah,
and
I remember that.
Yeah, little B was there too. But some of these props were interesting. They had a whole thing on the floor. They had like a big scale model of Ahsoka's ship, that half moon looking type ship.
Oh, okay. Scale? Oh.
No, not to scale. Just a model.
I thought you said to scale.
Well, I'm sure it's to some scale.
Jeez.
But it's definitely a model of Ahsoka's ship.
Okay, that's probably good.
In the picture behind it, you can see that they brought a wall. They brought the mural from the fall.
They brought a wall.
They brought a wall.
They brought a wall and a giant ship.
They brought the mural from the show. We also got to look at some really cool lightsabers. The first one we're going to look at is the Inquisitors, Marok's nice circle lightsaber. All the rage
looks like all the
amongst
other
Inquisitors.
ones.
Yeah, it does, but it's cool to see them.
Looks like standard issue. Does it sabercopter though? You had a lot of support for your sabercopter in the other.
Because it's cool and it's so wonky that just do it. Just do it.
Okay, Palpatine.
Do it. I mean, you can see that the blade for this Inquisitor saber is kind of chewed up looking. I mean, it's definitely suffered some wear and tear. He's been around a lot longer than an Inquisitor should be, to be honest. Next up, we get to see Ray Stevenson's Baylan Skoll's lightsaber. Looking pretty cool. Standard-y lightsaber.
Yeah, it's hard to get a really cool looking lightsaber. We don't get too many that really stand out.
We also see Shin's, which kind of gave me some vibes of Kanan.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, which was a little odd. I like the color that hers got a more whiteness on it. It was like cool. Kind of matches the outfit she wears. Yeah.
You gotta match that thing, coordinate.
Then we saw Ahsoka's blades.
Seen those before?
We have. We've also seen the ones that they sell at like the Shop Disney site, the expensive ones. They look just like it.
Yeah.
Implying that the movie props are not that different than what we can buy for ourselves. And lastly, and a little oddly, this is the lightsaber that they dubbed Sabine Wren's lightsaber.
Who's now?
It's not labeled as Ezra Bridger's. I mean, if you look at it, you can definitely see there's some modifications that did not exist on the original Ezra saber. This could be implying that maybe Sabine and possibly Ahsoka did some modifications to it over the years.
How do you mod a lightsaber? This isn't the streets
come on.
of
His
Mos Espa.
His lightsaber used to have a gun.
Yeah, but that's not like...
That's a mod.
Yeah, but that's like he made it that way. He didn't mod it afterwards.
Well,
modding takes place prior to the initial creation, right?
Well, they modified this one a little bit. So I guess now we can officially say it's Sabine's saber.
Yeah.
She's had it longer than Ezra had.
I was just gonna say we've had a few saber thieves lately, taking sabers and renaming them.
But no, she literally has had this lightsaber longer than Ezra.
So he made it. It's his.
He gave it to her.
His kyber crystal.
She can mod it all she wants now.
That's like his kyber crystal.
Yeah, which she has no connection to because she's not force sensitive. I said it.
Or is she?
No.
Dun dun dun.
They also showed some concept art images. These are most likely going to be played during the trailer. The end portion, I should say, of the show during the credits. How Mando would have.
Oh, yeah.
Mando had him. Book of Boba Fett had him. I would imagine Ahsoka will have them too. Just some concept art. Nothing spicy. Oh, we also got to see Chopper. They brought a Chopper along.
A Chopper or the Chopper?
Probably just a Chopper. And Sabine's helmet.
Sabine's helmet or a Sabine helmet?
No, probably, I don't know. You can swap it for DNA later.
Oh.
I don't like that it's not as colorful as it used to be. Like, she's dowered down her colors.
Hard times.
Yeah.
She's not as young and as...
vibrant, I guess?
No, just as optimistic as she once
Despite the fact that the Empire is gone, she's less optimistic.
Well, she's
because
missing...
her family broke up.
She's missing her guy. You think we're going to see a romance between these two at some point?
I don't know.
Ezra Sabine, of course. I think Ezra would be cool with that.
Yeah, he was going to be cool with that back then, but he's had a whole new life. Maybe he's got a new special someone out there.
Here we go. As she's had this thing for him all these years, and Ezra's out there making space babies with someone else. What do you think?
He lives amongst the Purrgil, he and his young bride.
No, I didn't mean like a space whale Purrgil.
I wasn't implying that. I was implying that they live with his space whale friends.
Okay, I thought you were like implying he married a Purrgil. I'm like,
no, but I'm glad that you were the one who implied he married a Purrgil. Your brain jumped there, no one else's.
You kind of made it sound like...
I didn't.
I mean, you can talk to the animals. It's kind of like in The
I'm
Boys,
away
but
from you.
You know, the deep. You know,
Nope.
If you know what I'm talking about.
Next article today. Andor is stopping production early. The strike with the actors, the Screen Actors Guild, has begun, and so Andor has taken a beat. It's sad, but I understand why they're doing it. I'm not really advocating for one over the other here. It's sad because I want to see projects come out.
Sure. You want to see them be able to do what they love to do. These are actors, writers, directors, all of them love to do this.
I wouldn't want to watch them not at their best, though.
Sure.
If they're upset about the conditions or whatnot these contracts hold, I'd rather see them performing at their best the way they want to perform.
Yeah, you want everybody to be happy. You want happy actors and writers make happy shows. Or something like that. No, I've heard possibilities of this going on for quite some time, so.
And that's really worrisome, honestly, because of the fact that the actors, they have their needs, but think of all the theaters.
Yeah, it hurts a lot of people.
COVID really kicked the theaters in the teeth, and now they're going to come and get COVID round 2.
Yeah.
But this time it's just because the actors are gone, so there's no movies.
Yeah, it's not one of those things where you want to blame people, but there are a lot of repercussions that aren't necessarily thought of or visible when this sort of thing happens. A lot of people, suffer in the long run, unfortunately.
No, it's just really sad. We love going to the theater and getting theater experience, and I don't want to see years down the road there's no theater to go to because everyone's been pushed to streaming.
Yeah, we talked about it in a video a little while back.
A couple weeks, I think?
It's 2 weeks ago now,
yeah. But I know Tom Cruise actually made an advocacy for it, saying that the actors have to think of more than just themselves. The studios have to think of more than just themselves.
Tom Cruise should be like the president of Hollywood.
Is that a thing?
No, but it should be.
But I just thought it was interesting because I don't want theaters to die, because when the theaters die, everything is streaming. You'll be getting your Disney Plus and paying for the premium where anything that they put in the theater you get to watch.
Yeah,
or you'll be paying by the movie.
If movie theaters die, the streaming game will change. It'll become something probably we don't like to think about.
Everything will be pay-per-view.
Premium price. Yeah, everything is going to be premium pricing for, there's going to be a lot more different tiers. Like, you want the movies when they first come out? Oh, that's going to be extra.
What quality did you want those movies in?
You want 4K? Well, that's going to be an extra.
Oh, you wanted the post-credit scene?
Yeah, they charge you per minute of film.
I mean, it does change the game. If the theaters are gone, we're all losing out.
Yeah, there are still films that come out. Not all of them, but there are still films that come out that are just movie experiences, as we talked about. Not to mention, it's just fun to go to the movies sometimes.
It's a way to go out. You spend time with your friends. You get to socialize with them after the movie about what did you like, what didn't you like. It's a special thing. It's going out. It's having fun with people.
Yeah, the classic dinner and a movie, right?
Yeah.
Well,
where are people supposed to take their dates? They're just doing dinner?
No, you gotta have Netflix and chill, but I think that's not what we say for that.
You go to the movie, and then you go to dinner together, because now you can discuss the movie together, so you have an automatic topic. This is how dating used to work.
Yeah, that's what. Otherwise, we have nothing to talk about ever.
I don't even know you anymore. All I know is stuff that you know about movies.
I don't think we've ever had trouble talking. We've literally taken 5-hour car rides where we're like, oh, did the car ride happen? Because we just chat the whole time.
Yeah.
We've joked about just turning a recorder on for the whole car ride, and letting people listen in, because it would be hilarious, the things we just talk about sometimes.
Random, yeah.
Very random.
You could probably wrap this up because you've gone into
random. See? Exactly. And that's all we got for you this time. So now it's your turn to take to the comments below and tell us what you think of any and all of today's news, and let's talk some Star Wars. And until next time, thanks for watching.